debut episode of the Travis and DeMarco Show from LA Live right now.
Yeah! How about that? I like the sound of that. Not so much the JB call of the game ending, but I like the sound of the Travis and DeMarco Show.
I love that
makes me
too.
Feels good.
Yes, sir. Get your butt up and get going, baby.
Can I
Time
ask
for
you
work.
something?
What's up?
I saw your face during that open.
Chris really enjoys that. He really enjoys that. Oh my God! Just turning. He's
It just all of a sudden there was a bad smell in the room. You went,
yes.
huh?
Oh my God, he loves it.
What is that? So whenever the Rams lose, and it's going to be worse now that you're here every day as well, because we're both kind of in this together, right?
We're going to be Adele'd out.
We're going to be every time Adele is playing. That's bad news for us.
They were that close. They were that close in Detroit. Oh my God, they were right there. And the next time somebody tells me Matthew Stafford's not a Hall of Famer, I'm going to snap.
Yeah, that's silly,
with a
right?
patchwork, a spit and glue duct tape offensive line, and he almost beat Detroit.
I was ready for my phone to ring away. You want to try a little left tackle tonight?
We almost did.
They
almost did.
They
yes,
were
come on.
down to the absolute bottom.
Fantastic.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
I
yes.
am very, very excited about this.
Hearing the promos during the game, I just like.
Yeah,
wow,
you were on a lot.
A lot. This was awesome. Like every break we were on, like, wow, this is awesome. But yes, good to see you, my man.
Yeah, this is going to be fantastic.
Yes,
and
sir.
what a perfect time because we got the NFL season starting. Roars to UM.
Roars.
Thank you for the pizza last night.
Oh, great. And DeMarco, we saw you on the sideline, too. We saw
almost got hit twice.
Yeah, I was like, tomorrow, if DeMarco comes in with a torn ACL, that sucks.
I may hit them.
Well, I was going to say, you're very light on your feet now.
Yeah.
You're going to,
I may
spry.
like, what do you do? In baseball, you lean into one?
Yeah.
And get the lawsuit.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're going to fling yourself and go, ooh.
I was hoping it was
leg.
Anzalone. Please hit me.
Like
Please.
Rodney Dangerfield in Caddyshack.
Right.
Oh, my
I want 150,000.
Anzalone is flying around.
He was
there.
everywhere. You know, but he only hits you when you can't see him.
Oh, is he one of those guys?
Yeah. Kyron faced him up and ran him over. See, I'm like, eat that, Anzalone. He heard me, too.
Are you chirping from the sidelines?
Oh, of course I do. Yes, I do my job. But I pretend like I'm talking into the mic.
That's your job?
I do my job.
Okay.
Absolutely. Game 6. That's what I thought.
I was.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to now.
Oh, there, Emily. That's a good look.
Yeah,
I
see?
just got to look at Emily's costume. That's a winner.
It is a final.
Boo review.
Give us your best bam.
Bam!
Excellent work, too, with the shoulders and the hands.
Some beautiful tequila mandala, Jack.
Always swipe right, Emily.
Always swipe right on tequila mandala.
And always swipe right on Travis and DeMarco. That is coming up next, 710 ESPN.
Are we getting back in the bed, Chris?
I'm ready to get back in the bed here. The Mike Thompson Superstore RV. We were in here earlier. Now, this is the Tiffin GH11.
Yes.
It's a Sprinter.
It's on a Mercedes chassis.
It's on a Mercedes chassis.
Sprinter?
Yes.
Sprinter. yeah.
Sprinter?
So should we get in here again?
Let's do it. You go this way, I'll go that way.
I have to go this way.
Yeah, I like to mount it from the back.
I mounted from the front on this one.
I know.
So spacious.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey,
Emily
John,
and I are watching from a distance.
hey,
This is hilarious.
we need Zane to put the bed back. How do we do the bed, Zane? How do we get this thing
Get the
to
bed
go back
ready.
across?
Oh, this is beautiful. Ireland just walked by him, just completely ignored
Ireland
him.
looked at me like I was
with this
crazy.
I'm
disgust.
John Ireland, guys. I'm the voice of the Lakers. I don't like bits.
And then
So how do we get
Mason's
the
just
bed back,
dragging
Jane?
Are
himself
you guys
in
going
here.
to snuggle?
Just turn that to the right.
Brother, I don't know how. You got to put the bed down.
Yeah, you come and do it, Zane, please.
Come on, Zay, now.
Chris, you are leaning up against the shower and the toilet and
There's
the
a shower in
refrigerator.
there?
There's a shower in
Ooh, the
here. There's
luxury.
a toilet in here. There's a sink. There's a refrigerator. There's everything you could possibly think of.
It's perfect for camping, right? You can take it camping on long road trips.
Take it on a long road trip.
Now the bed is coming down.
It lowers from
there
the
they
ceiling
go.
like the 70s. This is awesome.
Bon, chicka, bam, bam.
All right.
You were only 40 in the 70s, right, Trev?
That's enough out of you, Emily. Come on
All right,
now.
I got
Let's
to
see
kick
here.
this thing down so I can get on the bed.
Wait, is there a fridge right next to you, Morales, and a sink? Oh, this is beautiful.
I'm in the bed. Come on in, Chris.
I'm coming in.
Hop into the bed with me.
Some van talk over here.
Mike
Yeah, it's like
Thompson
van
RV.
life. We're basically living van life in here.
Van
It's
down by
it's
the river.
very warm here in Yorba Linda, and we're
It is
sharing
warm.
a double
Down
bed.
by the river. What up, Mace?
But if it was that van, I wouldn't be there.
Chris, did you notice that window has Venetian blinds in it?
This
I
is
didn't-
where
can you
your
hear
new
me
studio.
on the mic?
I can hear you.
Okay, because my IFB's cutting in and out.
Air
so I'm just
conditioning, yes,
making
it is, Mace. You can go in there.
sure. Mace isn't here yet, right?
Mace is right next
I
to
don't-
me.
I don't.
Mason showed up early. Let's go.
Because Mace texted us, was like, I'm going to be cutting it close.
No,
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
there's
things to
Mace.
Hey, Mace.
Get
Join
on.
us.
There's a little kickstand there
What does
to
it
get
look
up on
like
the bed.
over there, guys? Are you
It
guys
looks like
cuddling?
Mace is about to jump in bed with us.
Yeah, come on in, Mace.
This is radio magic.
Oh,
right
we're gonna go top.
Oh, you're going head to
Are
toe.
you big spoon or I'm big? What?
So these dudes are in a van.
Yeah, you're not in spooning position,
This
Morales.
doesn't look weird.
Face to face.
It's in a, they're in a gray van on the side
your
of the
thought.
parking lot, not even in a stall.
This is as close as I've been to people in bed in a while.
I'm trying to unsee that. Come on.
Just get the gullet.
Oh my God.
Just get the
no.
gullet.
I'm trying to unsee.
Go ahead.
This Fernando, I found a Fernando gear.
Oh, beautiful.
Jorge, look on YouTube.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm looking.
Look at that.
Oh,
Let's take a look. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Wow, that's sharp.
Yeah.
That is really good
Venmo,
looking.
Cash App, Cash App.
How much? How much?
Venmo, Cash App, Cash App.
How much it cost?
Let's see. How much for the Fernando shirt? How much for Fernando? 25, Jorge.
Hey,
not a bad deal, man.
Tell him you give him 15 in cash right now.
Yeah. Well, you're going to need it because that just the feel of it, it felt like it may shrink up on you.
Hey, get a double XL. You know, we'll wash it one time. It'll go down to medium.
And by the way, if I shrink up, I mean disintegrate.
Oh, look at this. Now, DeMarco, look at this. DeMarco is now putting on a long sleeve blue Dodger T-shirt. And, oh, man, what a good-looking shirt. Put the camera down a little bit. Let us take a look here. On the back, it says 8-time world champs. It's got all the different trophies. And then if we can get DeMarco to turn around, again, you got it. I know you're listening on radio. I know you got the audio on the app, but you got to be watching YouTube right now because that's what this is all about today. You are on the streets of downtown L.A. Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Ohtani. I mean, that is a great shirt. And by the way, Chris, for everybody that goes down to downtown L.A. today that wants to be on the parade path, you're going to see DeMarco. He stands out, right? But you're going to see all the kids wearing the white T-shirts that say ESPN 710, ESPN LA on them, and you're going to know that that is our entire boy band.
Let's do it. The Travis and DeMarco Show, your Wednesday right now.
Yeah! Hoosiers? I think that's how you want to say it. Hoosiers? Yeah. That's it's not good for UCLA that the Hoosiers coming to town might be there. Hey, we better get this one.
You better get this one. Wow.
This could be one of our few opportunities
Remember
coming.
when they used to be scary?
UCLA?
Yes.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Indeed, we do continue one legend after the next. We just spoke with Jaime Herrin. We've been talking with Oral all morning, and one of the guests of honor today was the 1982 Rookie of the Year, a 5-time All-Star, the 1986 Silver Slugger, 14 years in the major leagues, and a 2-time World Series champion. Of course, we're talking about Steve Sax. Steve, it is a pleasure to get a chance to talk with you. Thank you for coming by today.
Thank you. My pleasure to be here.
Yeah,
what a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day for sure. You know, a lot to get to, but, you know, you, of course, were teammates with Fernando Valenzuela forever and ever as well. Your favorite Fernando Valenzuela story?
Oh, yeah. I guess probably the first time I ever met Fernando was in the 1979 Arizona Instructional League down there in Arizona. And, you know, Fernando walked in. He had hair down the middle of his back, and he was throwing batting practice. He was hitting the outcut of the grass in front of the plate, and he hit the top of the backstop, and everywhere in between. He found a mean, really, and he was able to get that ball over the plate and throw that unbelievable screwball for years. And Fernando was a bit underrated on the rest of his stuff, I believe, too. And talking to Mike Scioscia, Mike would talk about how his fastball was above average, and he could hit both sides of the plate. He had great control, and he had ice water in his veins. Man, this guy was of the moment. He wanted it. He relished that period where he could go up and make a difference in the game. And like Oral, he was also a very good hitter and a great all-around athlete. And so that's what made him extra special.
Commissioner of Baseball Rob Manfred is stealing my good ideas. Or at least he's willing to consider good ideas. I've talked about this before, but he was on a podcast, and he was asked about the idea of a golden at-bat, which I will explain in a second. But first, Here's what he said about it. There are a variety of rule changes that are being talked about out there. One of them, there was a little buzz around it at an owners' meeting, was the idea of a golden at-bat. That rule and things like that are in the conversation stage only right now. So they're not going to put it in, but this is one that should be fast-tracked, and it's the idea, and I love it, of each team, once a game, can deploy whichever offensive player they want at any time that they want. So it's the 8th inning, you're down by a run, the bases are loaded, but you got your number 8 hitter coming up to bat, you could say, timeout, put Shohei Ohtani up to bat, put Mookie Betts, and there could be 3, 4, 5, 8 spots away, but you can put them in one time. You don't have, nobody comes out of the game. Mookie Betts still gets to take his turn in the regular spot in the batting order, and you just get one time a game to put your best player in the most important spot.
To bat out of order.
To bat
one time out of order.
You're not batting out of order because that's a whole nother thing. You get a golden at bat, which basically the rules just don't apply. You can pick any player you want and put them in that spot to try to help you win the game.
So I can get Shohei like up to bat,
hit,
get on base, and then bring him back with the golden bat.
He would go back to where he is normally in the order.
So he would knock himself in.
In a perfect world, he could knock himself in. Yes.
I'm all for that. That sounds good.
Tell me that it wouldn't add a layer of excitement where, okay, it's the late innings, it's a playoff game.
Yeah.
Neither team has used its golden at bat. It's a one-run game, and all of a sudden, the Padres have a one-run lead on the Dodgers, and they get a couple of guys on, but Shohei Ohtani is not coming up for 4 more guys in the batting order.
You think the game might be over then?
You might not even get him up in a meaningful situation again. Why not be able to put him in? We only get to do it once. You don't get to do it a million times. What's not a great idea about that?
Yes.
I have a few thoughts on the subject.
Okay, well, you and Greg read me out of the room. I am so happy you will not break me down. The Lakers won. Yay! There we go. There's only one Max Christie. Only one Max Christie.
I want when you're on this morning.
We're walking along, singing our song.
The Lakers still are kind of boring and crappy.
Well, I think it's big to give back, especially now. But the way the economy is, the way L.A. is, and it's good to help people. I mean, I've always been big on helping. My foundation helps people. And I just feel like that. For me, I've always enjoyed giving more than receiving. Mm-hmm. It gives me more joy, and I think something like this, giving back to people in need. I mean, and people are in need right now.
Yeah.
I mean, groceries are really expensive. I mean, and giving groceries to people in need, I think it's a great thing. And like I say, I just found out this is the 5th year that the Rams are doing this, so it's a great thing. It's a great to give back to the community that try to support the team, right? Our local team right here.
Okay. The movie that is responsible for who you are.
So let me paint a picture, and you guys can picture this. It's me. I'm 8 years old, and my parents and my sisters and my cousins all want to go see the Polar Express. I don't want to see the Polar Express. I want to see this movie I'm about to mention for the second time. And so my parents let me, by myself at 8 years old, go into the theater, sit down there, and my life has changed forever. There's a me before this movie, there's a me after this movie. I'm going to play you a clip from it.
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
And I know this sounds crazy. It's the 20-year anniversary of National Treasure. And I think National Treasure is
such a weird movie for that to be your movie.
It is. So I am a history major. I became a history major because I loved history, and especially after this movie.
Okay. You like fake history, like National
Hey,
Treasure?
there is some real history in this, okay? I also really love movies. And I sat down at movie theater at 8 years old, and I was like, this is a freaking movie.
That is not fair, what the Dodgers are doing.
He is referring to, obviously,
that
the
is
news
not
that broke
fair.
yesterday.
Yes.
Blake Snell is now part of the Dodgers rotation. The lefty and the Dodgers agreed to a 5-year, $182 million contract, according to sources from ESPN, pending physical, but we are counting on him getting through. No opt-outs, $52 million signing bonus, and, as now becoming the way of the Dodgers, deferred money.
You should not be allowed to cheer this if you're Dodger fans.
Why?
Because this is ridiculous now. This is ridiculous. Your payroll last year was over $1 billion.
You know what?
Now you added the best lefty in the game. What are we doing here?
There are plenty of other teams that could do this.
Special.
Oh my God, that's me. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my, I'm young too.
Time machine,
dude.
DeMarco.
Look at that. Oh my God, this is for me.
No,
oh,
it's not.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's awesome.
We're gonna have you sign it, hopefully here right now. Yeah. And no, we want to. This is a one of one. We'll gift you a print maybe, but we want this. This is very special to us.
Oh, are you a real person?
We're hanging that.
Dude, you captured everything. The eye black, everything. This is me. This is the bad guy, Travis. This is the one I put down. We're done with him.
You know. We got stuck in our Siskel and Ebert moment talking about the movies. I've got to ask the obvious question of the day.
What?
That jersey's awesome that you have on
You
right
like
now.
this thing?
Very, very
Really?
much. Yes.
Okay.
What's the first thing I said to you when you walked in the room
You
today?
liked it. I can't. Well, I don't want to say I can't stand it, but I hate this jersey.
Why?
Because I think it's ugly.
Okay, let me just, if you're not watching us on YouTube, if
Yeah.
you're just listening on the radio or the app right now, it is a Rams jersey from the 75th anniversary season of the NFL.
1994.
1994. It is
What do we call
DeMarco's own jersey. This is game
Yeah,
worn.
this is me. Yeah.
This is game worn, number 75.
Yes.
Got his name across the back. And hey, it still fits.
It's
looks good on you.
That's the thing I was
Looks
happy
good on you.
about.
It's bright yellow.
Yes.
With blue numbers and blue stripes.
You
on the
actually
sleeves.
like this
Very much.
Okay, this was our uniform for I think. Did they call them throwbacks?
Yeah, yeah.
It
Still
was throwback
do.
week. Remember the Steelers with the
Oh,
socks?
the bumblebee ones.
Yeah, and there was somebody that was just. But this was ours.
Yeah.
It just didn't look right. We had the wrong helmets on top. I don't care about what you wear when you play, but I'm not a fan of this jersey.
Why not? I'll take it.
Well, you want it?
Of course I want
mean,
it.
let me wash it first.
Well, yeah, you wash it. Bring. Why?
And I was actually dared to wear this.
Oh, I was going to say, you always wear Rams gear to
Yeah,
work,
I
but you never have worn a jersey.
So I was walking into the building after I left here. We just left Joseph S. Normand.
Yeah.
You and I.
Joe's
we sat
coming
the
in
room.
today.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's going to do a little factor cap
What a
with
cool
us.
guy.
Yeah.
He kind of. Yeah, well, never mind. We'll get into that later. It took me to a dark place for a hot minute. But cool guy.
Yes.
So I leave you. I head straight to Woodland Hills. Nothing but traffic, right? So I
Yeah.
get there and we shoot BTH. Me,
Okay.
JB, and Stu. And then we get kicked out of the studio. We never get kicked out of the studio. Why are we getting kicked out of the studio? Well, Amazon's coming in.
Oh.
They're going to shoot an interview with Puka Nakua. I'm like, okay, we get it. So we have
Yeah.
to go record All Access down the hall.
Okay.
So on the way out, Puka comes running by us with his jersey on, and he's heading outside to the parking lot.
Okay.
Like, well, where are you going? And Steve Avila is standing there, right? So like, hey, where are you going? I have to get some out of the car. You can't run outside with your jersey on. It's like, bad form.
Like unwritten rule kind of thing?
Unwritten rule, yeah.
Okay.
Like wearing the
So he's got his number 17 Puka jersey on.
running outside to go.
Okay.
And it's right there. It's no big deal.
It's not like he's going into the mall.
He's not going to the mall. He's just going to his car. So we had this little brief discussion, like, you cannot wear your jersey. And I'm like, why not?
Who are you having the discussion with?
Steve Avila. He's like, you cannot wear your own jersey anywhere. You have to wear somebody else's. I'm like, what do you mean? I get where he's coming from, but I'm like, you can wear your own jersey.
Yeah.
I bet you won't wear it.
Here we are.
Boom.
Here we are. I like
Don't
it.
dare me, and I will rock this on the plane.